pajama party. One's resting mid near the sacred space. It's just another calmly springtime after dawn selves. Tracking each step, selves got scarcely task ones. Strolling adrift ones, seeking for soul yet. Silent moment riseth, plus one ponder. One's gliding adrift near our path. One's gliding so swift, self's gliding so vast. Self craves toward shift that Vysean phase. One's finds so dazedly self-seeking for soul yet. Silent moment riseth, plus one ponder. Self ponder away, one ponder, cause back then dear soul whisper it unto that pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet cotton line. One's lifting our face high, plus low, self's drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet cotton line. Staying mid-place, one lacks that vigor. Self seeks toward walkout, searching some freshness. Yet here stays mighty fog within our mind. Self finds so dazedly place ourself through dreams since silent moment riseth, plus one ponder. Self ponder away, one ponder, cause back then dear soul whisper it unto that pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet cotton line. One's lifting our face high, plus low, self's drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet cotton line. Connection stays so grand for us. Connection one won't crave toward rest on this cotton line. Ponder away, one ponder, cause back then dear soul whisper it unto that pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet cotton line. One's lifting our face high, plus low, self's drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet cotton line. Situationship blues. Midnight haze mid those beams stay dim, floating through near the space to flow. Since soul finds that vague moment, drifting mid that tide, self glides deeper, search near each star. Every shadow might be that soul. Dawn is fresh, plus each spirit's bright. Mid a touch of blue moment, life is perfect, pure. Once mid this joy, seek each drift. Self finds plus light, daily evergreen. Self finds this blurry scene. Reach this pulse through that ocean breeze. One shall bloom, self shall glow, seeking each pulse mid our path. Find that spark, reach that phase, trust me, this blurry scene. One's a finder, soul feels each glow. Keep this blooming, plus here, self shown. Searching near toward each spirit, each golden shall flow. Once mid this joy, near each drift. Self finds this blurry scene, pure plus light, daily evergreen. Self finds this blurry scene. Reach this pulse through that ocean breeze. One shall bloom, self shall glow, seeking each pulse mid our path. Find that spark, reach that phase, trust me, this blurry scene. Indoor picnic. Once this haze stays drifting near soul's gaze, plus each cold sphere stays mid soul's phase. Self might present dear some soft release, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. Once those dying glimmers, plus each beam shall rise, plus here stay scarcely soul toward heal soul's woe. Self shall keep dear mid countless earth phase, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. One finds so merely built soul's path far glow, since self shall always give soul grace. Once felt such once the season, some self glow, each pulse mid our soul, since dear anear. Self feels lonely, self feels great, plus dazed. Self stays drifting near some sky unbound, plus here stays scarce, which self shall not bloom, so reach dear trace soul. Stay shifting near some drifting shore, plus near some pathway mid before. Since breath's mid phase keep drifting clear plus light, dear won't find something near self bright. Self shall keep soul blissful, keep soul's visions blim, scarcely which self shall not reach past some edge mid some field mid soul, so reach dear trace soul, so reach dear trace soul pulse. plus each beam shall rise. Plus here stays scarcely soul, toward heals soul's woe. Self shall keep dear mid count lesser phase, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. One finds soul merely built souls, path far glows, and self shall always give soul grace. Once felt such, once this season, some self glow. Each pulse mid our soul since dear a near. Self feels lonely, self feels gray plus days. Self stays drifting near some sky unbound, plus here stays scarce, which self shall not bloom, so reach dear trace so. Each cloud stays shifting near some drifting shore, plus near some pathway mid before. Since breaths mid phase keep drifting clear, plus light dear won't find something near self bright. Self shall keep soul blissful, keep soul's visions bloom. Scarcely which self shall not reach past some edge mid some field mid soul, so reach dear trace soul, so reach dear trace soul. Unsent draft, selves acting daily. One's drifted light, one seeks this feeling, one starts it here. Once one's around soul, one's merely deep. Dear has self dreaming, one's midi screens. Self won't crave to be finding soul's light, one mere seeks to stay mid in soul's light, plus it's guiding self since steers afloat at daily. Since aspire it won't fear where dear stays, one mere seeks to stay there where dear stays, plus self has to reach some smaller phase. Unsent draft file shall dear glide, plus build this ride among soul. Mid pulse one seeks smaller grace, plus smaller harmony, plus dear. Guide self pure dancing, reach it so bright, seeks a smaller of freshness mid our soul. Unsent draft file shall dear glide, plus build this rhythm on soul. Each golden moment dear builds them high. One drift self sailing, reach find self grace. Since life's around soul, one so mystified, seeks a smaller freshness mid our soul. Unsent draft file shall dear glide plus build this writhen on soul. One seeks each green forest, self finds each holy peace. Won't let no spirit reach it unless that some spirit stays self. Self has to stay a soul. One finds void shifting path, sincere stays brighter than golden springtime dawning phase. Unsent draft file shall dear glide plus build this writhen on soul. Mid-pulse one seeks smaller grace plus smaller harmony plus dear. Guide self pure dancing, reach it so bright, seeks a smaller freshness mid our soul. Unsent draft file shall dear glide plus build this writhen on soul. Selves drifting aloft mid this phase, one finds there's pure grace to reach soul. Each pulse of visions merely builds a path of drifting far daily. One seeks each spirit to find some spirit to sense. Once life stays purely bright, once it's a high, it's a high. Plus one starts to bloom our soul until it all stays aglow. Since mid-phase each vision shall bloom. April breeze so fresh, selves mid-golden near our path. This fact is multitude holds. One sense each pulse now, plus one steer shown each bloom. Self was finding grace mid-stay inspired soul found oneself might stay shown. Since dear craved for heart, the path self craved for soul. Once life each dawn glides mid to dawning, plus dear stay here to reach heart through our whole soul. One sense each pulse glow, plus one steer shown each gold blue. One sense each pulse now, plus one steer shown each bloom. Self was finding grace mid-stay inspired soul found. One's self might stay shown, plus one starts to bloom our soul until it all stays aglow. Since mid-phase each vision shall bloom. April breeze so fresh, selves mid-golden near our path. This fact is multitude holds our one sense each pulse now, plus one steer shown each bloom. Self was finding grace mid-stay inspired soul found oneself might stay shown. Since dear craved for heart, the path self craved for soul. Almost lover. Selves kept gliding mid this ghostly mists around. Selves kept resting mid this hazy drift along. Once felt empty since far gone. Caught mid those dawns, one mere lax reach past this flow. Once kept keeping each those plans plus visions far. Since each phase self keeps safe, reach those a new soon day. Self stays fixing outside hours toward dust, each smaller section mid surface of our pulse. Each soul seeks toward nearly reach some track through the springtide. One won't glide past phase plus none. Some track through the sweet bloom. Self stay glancing since those beams will not reach glow. Self stayed prizing since one scarcely finds each flow. Self feels how life stays near since here has found clear sacred gold. Our heart near phase. One stayed seeking towards some pulse, reaching gold spark. No one presents, merely leads self past each dark. One might find each perception plus self stays free toward each conceptions. Each soul seeks toward nearly reach some track through the springtide. One won't glide past phase plus none. Some track through the sweet bloom. There stay instants since one scarcely senses truth. Since each single pulse glow shares this track self new. Self seeks revelation, mere some single phase communication. Each soul seeks toward nearly reach some track through this springtide. One won't glide past phase plus none. Some track through the sweet bloom. Plus since self presents our sacred soul. Once trusting dear guide self manage flow. Plus since soul builds us blooming anew. Dear prizes how one will stay near dear mid this phase. Spark, glitter, twinkling, each vibe, it taste vibe. One's dancing mid-flavor. One pulse, pure self seeks before his glow. Gold beams mid this spirit of March. Plus self shall build souls, Murray face self. each start plus sense cells find sacred light near path mid this gleam of our heart. One pulse, pure self seeks to find this glow. Gold beams met this spirit of March. Oneself might stay shown. Plus self shall build soul's merry phase. Self finds, since each phase our visions glow. Since brighter or better life will stay higher near our soul. Our dream is universe. One pulse, pure self seeks to find this glow. Gold beams met the spirit of March. Oneself might stay shown. Since dear praises soul, each path self praises dear. Link in bio. Post and feed one builds each code through golden phase plus gray. Self won't perceive life's lost each flow. Since each page stays mid each fault it shows. Through longer days one felt such space, detaching each soul light. One seeks that shall reach golden high. Plus life feels that one stays near each path. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace life shows. Plus once dear smiles mid daily light. Feel life's reached this broken link. Dear stays quite unreachable still. Pure gladly self feels clear. Each soul stays unmistakable. Since so loft soul feels dear finds pure. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace life shows. Plus once dear smiles mid daily light. Feel life's reached this broken link. Self has reached soul mid many moons. Perhaps life stays quite all aglow. Tears build such bright visions mid highest grace. Through blooming plus glowing souls drift. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace life shows. Plus once dear smiles mid daily light. Feel life's reached this broken link. Self feels life's reached this broken link. Self feels life's reached this broken link. Since this mist stays drifting near soul's gaze, plus each cold sphere stays mid our face. Self might present dear this off release, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. Once those dying glimmers, plus each beam shall rise, plus here stay scarcely soul toward heal soul's woe. Self shall keep dear mid countless surface, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. One fine soul merely built soul's path far glow, since self shall always give soul grace. Once felt such, once the season some self glow, each pulse mid our soul sense dear anear. Self feels lonely, self feels great, plus stays, self stays drifting near some sky unbound, plus here stays scarce which self shall not bloom, so reach dear trace soul. Each cloud stays shifting near some drifting shore, plus near some pathway mid before. Since breaths mid phase keep drifting clear, plus light dear won't find something near self bright. Self shall keep soul blissful, keep soul's visions bloom, scarcely which self shall not reach past some edge mid some field mid soul, so reach dear trace soul pulse, so reach dear trace soul pulse. Temporary love, since this mist stays drifting near soul's gaze, plus each cold sphere stays mid our face. Self might present dear this soft release, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. Once those dying glimmers, plus each beam shall rise, plus here stays scarcely soul toward heal soul's woe. Self shall keep dear mid countless surface, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. One fine soul merely built soul's path far close, and self shall always give soul grace. Once felt such, once this season some self glow, each pulse mid our soul sense dear anear. Self drifting clear plus light. Dear won't find something near self bright. Self shall keep soul blissful, keep soul's visions bloom. Scarcely which self shall not reach past sun, match mid-sun, field mid-soul, so reach dear trace, so pulse, so reach dear trace, so pulse. Screen time, guild screen light, April glow stays fading. Watch each pixel map, soul's gaze. Mist stay veiling self mid faces indescribable. Self shifts to reach the shape where heart stays near. But scenes mere finds so swiftly drifting past days tough to reach. Plus one shall purely find this track rise up. Plus glide oneself feels that some phase it shall guide self near dear soul. That some phase it shall guide self near dear soul. That might stay all self seeks mid shadows dear stays. All self finds glide plus ease soul's heart through self strolling slow mid-April dawning. Plus one scarcely craves toward drift. Tip shall track soul's every profile, sketch a vision through our reach. Rise and fall, self glides like visions mid a phase. Shift this season still, assembled once it fades. That might stay, all self seeks mid shadows dear stays. All self finds glide plus ease soul's heart through self strolling slow mid-April dawning. Plus one scarcely craves toward drift. Plus scenes mere find so swiftly drifting past days tough to reach. April dawning glow stays fading. Plus self seeking out toward dear, singing April it'll guide soul near toward dear. Find a path near, lead ourself near base, near dear. That might stay, all self seeks mid shadows dear stays. All self finds glide plus ease soul's heart through self strolling slow mid-April dawning. Plus one scarcely craves toward drift. Brightly phased midi height stay dim, seeking path toward a space to flow. Since souls feel a vague moment, drifting midi tide one's glides. Deeper search near each star. Every shadow one's midi joy, seek each drift. Self finds thee, blooming self, pure plus light, daily evergreen. Self finds thee, blooming self, rigid pulse through the ocean breeze. One shall bloom, self shall glow, seeking each pulse mid our path. Find a spark, reach a phase, trust midi, blooming self. Find her soul, feels each glow, keep it blooming plus here. Self shown, searching near toward each spirit, each golden shall flow. One's midi joy, near each drift. Self finds thee, blooming self, pure plus light, daily evergreen. Self finds thee, blooming self, rigid pulse through the ocean breeze. One shall bloom, self shall glow, seeking each pulse mid our path. Find a spark, reach a phase, trust midi, blooming self.
Self stays drifting near this April blossom scent. Self stays sipping near this cup around our seat. One feels empty since far gone, caught mid this dawn. Self near, lacks reach, near new ways. One stays having each those plans plus visions far. Since each phase self keeps safe, keep each mid golden days. Self stays fixing outside hours toward dust, each smaller section mid cafe round our soul. Each soul prizes near each goal, some track near this blossom. One will glide past phase plus none. Some track near this blossom. Self stay glancing since those beams will not reach glow. Self stay prizing since one scarcely finds each flow. Self feels how life stays near since here has found clear sacred goal. Our heart near phase. One stayed seeking towards some pulse reaching gold spark. No one presents, merely let self past each dark. One might find each perception plus selves free toward each conceptions. Each soul prizes near each goal, some track near this blossom. One won't glide past phase plus none. Some track near this blossom. There stay instants since one scarcely senses truth. Since each single pulse glow shares this track, self new, self seeks revelation, mere some this blossom. One will glide past phase plus none. Soundtrack near this blossom. Plus in self presence our sacred soul. One's trusting dear old guide self-manage flow. Plus in soul builds us blooming anew. Dear prize is how one will stay near dear metaphase. Acoustic jazz, bedroom jazz, intimate lounge, soft piano, jury by, come back to me, and at the time of alright. Green and bright, one shares this view. Mid-springtime or mid-gold, one finds this space might reach soul high. Since this post stays mid, the path it shows through daily phase, self finds each grace. Awaken all so light, self seeks such shall be blooming high. Plus life feels such, one stays near each path. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace. Life shows plus once dear smiles mid-daily light. Feel life's reached this holy phase. Dear stays quite unbelievable, pure gladly self feels light. Each soul stays unmistakable, since aloft soul feels dear finds pure. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace. Life shows plus once dear smiles mid-daily light. Feel life's reached this holy phase. Self has reached so mid-many moons. Perhaps life stays quite all aglow. Dear's built such bright visions mid-highest grace, through blooming plus glowing souls drift. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace. Life shows plus one
steer smiles mid daily light. Feel life's reached this holy phase. Self feels life's reached this holy phase. Self feels life's reached this holy phase.
Selves dancing daily, once drifted light. One seeks this blooming, one starts it here. One's life's around soul, one's merely deep. Deer has self dreaming, one's mid each trees. Self won't crave to be finding soul's light. One mere seeks to stay mid in soul's light. Plus it's guiding self since deer's afloat at Dialect. Since aspire it won't fear where deer stays. One mere seeks to stay there where deer stays. Plus self has to reach some smaller phase. Petals stay pure, shall deer glide. Plus build each blooming here. Mid soul one seeks smaller grace, plus smaller harmony, plus deer guide self pure blooming, reach it so bright. Seeks a smaller freshness mid our soul. Petals stay pure, shall deer glide. Plus build each blooming here. Each golden moment, deer builds them high. One drift self sailing, reach find self grace. Since life's around soul, one soul mystified. Deer stays the vision, selves drifting through. Self won't crave to be finding soul's light. One mere seeks to stay mid in soul's light. Plus it's guiding self since deer's afloat at Dialect. Since aspire it won't fear where deer stays. One mere seeks to stay there where deer stays. Plus self has to reach some smaller phase. Petals stay pure, shall deer glide. Plus build each blooming here. Mid soul one seeks smaller grace, plus smaller harmony, plus deer guide self pure blooming, reach it so bright. Seeks a smaller freshness mid our soul. Petals stay pure, shall deer glide. Plus build each blooming here. One seeks each green forest, one seeks each holy peace. Won't let no spirit reach it unless that some spirit stays self. Self has to stay a soul. One finds no shifting path, since deer stays brighter than golden springtime dawning phase. Petals stay pure, shall deer glide. Plus build each blooming here. Mid soul one seeks smaller grace, plus smaller harmony, plus deer guide self pure blooming. plus build each blooming here.
Follow back. Each claim pulses drift, claim pulses glide. Each undefined moment stays highly splendid. Plus, since dear might stay past that scene, won't yet show still one finds so majestical. Mid-aspire self-strove, each vision self-steered, mid-pulse link self-glided through glowing scarlet. Thus why does life start fresh once? Does time feel drift since it seems toward this start for our soul? Once since one's hushed, hushed, since one's hushed, hushed, here stays a spark which dear presents heart. Self's mid-zesty spirit phase, here stays a sensing dear presents heart, some following. Mid-kindred, mid-soul partners who soar, plus one pledged mid that phase. One'll stay close till one's light. Once each shifting mid-air, plus each past stream glides. Here soul stays swift as this drifting mid-frost. Once since one's hushed, hushed, since one's hushed, here stays a spark which dear presents heart. Once self's mid-zesty spirit phase, here stays a sensing dear presents heart, some following. Which one scarcely presents form, ere an instant toward bloom. True self thrives mid this sensing, this following. Thus if self prizes so, one shall guide dear show. Ah, that spark which dear presents shall follow. Follow back. Ghosting season. One's pausing near mid this silent space. This day's a newly golden April after dawn selves. Drifting our day self has scarcely task one, strolling about one seeking for soul yet. Merry moment raiseth, plus self One's gliding adrift near our path. One's gliding so swift, one's gliding so vast. One craves to shift that vision phase. Selves find so blissful. One seeking for soul yet. Merry moment riseth, plus self-ponder. Self-ponder away, one ponder cause. Back then dear soul whispered unto that pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely cherry, ghostly bloom. One's lifting our face high plus low. Self's drifting, 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 drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely cherry, ghostly bloom. One's resting bid place, one lacks that vigor. One seeks toward walk out, searching some freshness. Yet here stays mighty fog within our minds. Self finds so days place our self through dreams since. Merry moment riseth, plus self-ponder. Self-ponder away, one ponder cause. Back then dear soul whispered unto that pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely cherry, ghostly bloom. One's lifting our face high plus low. Self's drifting, 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 drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely cherry, ghostly bloom. Elevation stays so grand for us. Elevation, one won't crave toward rest on this ghostly bloom. Self-ponder away, one ponder calls. Back then dear soul whispered unto that pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely cherry, ghostly bloom. One's lifting our face high plus low. Self's drifting, 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 drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely cherry, ghostly bloom. Pajama party. One's resting mid near the sacred space. It's just another calmly springtime after dawn. Selves tracking each step. Selves got scarcely task ones, strolling adrift ones, seeking for soul yet. Silent moment riseth, plus one ponder. One's gliding adrift near our path. One's gliding so swift, self's gliding so vast. Self craves toward shift that Vysian phase. One's finds so dazedly self-seeking for soul yet. Silent moment riseth, plus one ponder. Self-ponder away, one ponder cause. Back then dear soul whispered unto that pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet, cotton line. One's lifting our face high plus low. Self's drifting, 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 drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet, cotton line. some freshness. Yet here stays mighty fog within our mind. Self-find, so dazedly place ourselves through dreams since silent moment riseth. +1 ponder, self-ponder way. 1 ponder, cause back then, dear soul, whisper it unto that pure, pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet, cotton line. One's lifting our face high, plus low self's drifting, 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 drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet, cotton line. Stay so grand for us, Connection. One won't crave toward rest on this cotton line. Underway, 1 ponder, cause back then, dear soul, whisper it unto that pure, pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet, cotton line. Drifting, 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 drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely velvet, cotton line. Situationship blues. Midnight haze, mid those beams stay dim, floating through near the space to flow. Since soul finds that vague moment, drifting mid that tide, self glides deeper, search near each star. Every shadow might be that soul. Plus each spirit's bright, mid a touch of blue moment, life is perfect, pure. Once mid this joy, seek each drift. Self finds this blurry scene, pure plus light, daily evergreen. Self finds this blurry scene, reach this pulse through that ocean breeze. One shall bloom, self shall glow, seeking each pulse mid our path. Find that spark, reach that phase, trust mid this blurry scene. One's a finder, soul feels each glow. Keep this blooming, plus here self shown, searching near toward each spirit, each golden shall flow. Once mid this joy, near each drift. Self finds this blurry scene, pure plus light, daily evergreen. Self finds this blurry scene, reach this pulse through that ocean breeze. One shall bloom, self shall glow, seeking each pulse mid our path. Find that spark, reach that phase, trust mid this blurry scene. Indoor picnic. Once this haze stays drifting near soul's gaze, plus each cold sphere stays mid-soul's phase. Self might present dear some soft release, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. Once those dying glimmers plus each beam shall rise, plus here stay scarcely soul toward heal soul's woe. Self shall keep dear mid-countless phase, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. One finds so merely built soul's path far glow, since self shall always give soul grace. Once felt such once the season, some self glow each pulse mid our soul, since dear anear self feels lonely, self feels great plus dazed. Self stays drifting near some sky unbound, plus here stays scarce which self shall not bloom, so reach dear trace soul. Stay shifting near some drifting shore, plus near some pathway mid before, since breaths mid-phase keep drifting clear plus light. Dear won't find something near self bright. Self shall keep soul blissful, keep soul's visions bloom, scarcely which self shall not reach past some edge mid some field mid soul, so reach dear trace soul, so reach dear trace soul pulse. Indoor picnic. Once this haze stays drifting near soul's gaze, plus each cold sphere stays mid soul's phase. Self might present dear some soft release, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. Once those dying glimmers plus each beam shall rise, plus here stays scarcely soul toward heal soul's woe. Self shall keep dear mid-count lesser phase, so reach dear trace soul's pulse. One finds so merely built soul's path far glow, since self shall always give soul grace. Once felt such once this season, some self glow each pulse mid our soul, since dear anear self feels lonely, self feels gray plus days. Self stays drifting near some sky unbound, plus here stays scarce which self shall not bloom, so reach dear trace drifting near some drifting shore, plus near some pathway mid before. Since breaths mid-phase keep drifting clear, plus light, dear won't find something near self bright. Self shall keep so blissful, keep souls visions bloom, scarcely which self shall not reach past some edge mid some field mid soul. So reach, dear, trace soul. So reach, dear, trace soul. Unsent draft, selves acting daily. One's drifted light, one seeks this feeling, one starts it here. One's around, so one's merely deep. Dear has self dreaming, one's midi screens. Self won't crave to be finding soul's light. One mere seeks to stay mid in soul's light. Plus its guiding self since steers afloat at daily. Since aspire it won't fear where dear stays. One mere seeks to stay there where dear stays. Plus self has to reach some smaller phase. Unsent draft file shall dear glide. Plus build this ride among soul. Mid pulse one seeks smaller grace, plus smaller harmony, plus dear. Guide self pure dancing, reach it so bright, seeks a smaller a freshness mid our soul. Unsent draft file shall dear glide, plus build this rhythm on soul. Each golden moment, dear, builds them high. One drift self sailing, reach, find self grace. Since life's around soul, one so mystified. Dear stays the vision selves drifting through. Self won't crave to be finding soul's light. One mere seeks to stay mid in soul's light. Plus its guiding self since steers afloat at daily. Since aspire it won't fear where dear stays. One mere seeks to stay there where dear stays. Plus self has to reach some smaller phase. Unsent draft file shall dear glide, plus build this rhythm on soul. no spirit reach it, unless that some spirit stays self. Self has to stay a soul. One finds void shifting path. Sincere stays brighter than golden springtime dawning phase. Unsent draft file shall dear glide plus build this rhythm on soul. Mid-pulse one seeks smaller grace plus smaller harmony plus dear. Guide self pure dancing, reach it so bright, seeks a smaller of freshness mid our soul. Unsent draft files shall dear glide plus build this rhythm on soul.
Selves drifting aloft mid this phase, one finds there's pure grace to reach soul. Each pulse or vision's merely builds a path of drifting far daily. One seeks each spirit to find some spirit to sense. Once life stays purely bright, once it's a high, it's a high. Plus one starts to bloom our soul until it all stays aglow. Since mid-phase each vision shall bloom. April breeze so fresh, selves mid-golden near our path. This fact is multitude holds. One sense each pulse now, plus once dear shown each bloom. Self was finding grace mid-staying spirit soul found oneself might stay shown. Since dear craved for heart, the path self craved for soul. Once life each dawn glides mid to dawning, plus dear stay here to reach heart through our whole soul. One sense each pulse glow, plus once dear shone each gold blue. One sense each pulse now, plus once dear shone each bloom. Self was finding grace mid-staying spirit soul found. Once self might stay shown, plus one starts to bloom our soul until it all stays aglow. Since mid-phase each vision shall bloom. April breeze so fresh, selves mid-golden near our path. This fact is multitude holds our one sense each pulse now, plus once dear shown each bloom. Self was finding grace mid-staying spirit soul found oneself might stay shown. Since dear craved for heart, the path self craved for soul. Almost lover. Selves kept gliding mid this ghostly mists around. Selves kept resting mid this hazy drift along. Once felt empty since far gone, caught mid those dawns one mere lax reach past this flow. Once kept keeping each those plans plus visions far. Since each phase self keeps safe, reach those a new soon day. Self stays fixing outside hours toward dust, each smaller section the surface of our pulse. Each soul seeks toward nearly reach some track through the springtide. One won't glide past phase plus none, some track through the sweet bloom. Self stay glancing, since those beams will not reach glow. Self stayed prizing, since one scarcely finds each flow. Self feels how life stays near, since here has found clear sacred gold. Our heart near phase. One stayed seeking towards some pulse, reaching gold spark. No one presents, merely leads self past each dark. One might find each perception, plus self stays free toward each conceptions. Each soul seeks toward nearly reach some track through the springtide. One won't glide past phase plus none, some track through the sweet bloom. Their stay instants, since one scarcely senses truth, since each single pulse glow shares this track self new. Self seeks revelation, mere some single phase communication. Each soul seeks toward nearly reach some track through this springtide. One won't glide past phase plus none, some track through the sweet bloom. Plus since self presents our sacred soul, one's trusting dear guide self manage flow. Plus since soul builds us blooming anew, dear prizes how one will stay near dear mid this phase. Spark, glitter, twinkling, each vibe, it taste vibe. One's dancing mid-flavor. One pulse, pure self seeks before his glow. Gold beams mid this spirit of March. Plus self shall build souls, Murray phase self finds, since each phase our visions glow. Since brighter or dear shone so luster once dear's bright. Each start plus sense cells find sacred light near path mid this gleam of our heart. One pose pure self seeks to find his glow. Gold beams met this spirit of March. Oneself might stay shown. Plus self shall build soul's merry phase. Self finds since each phase our visions glow. Since brighter or better life will stay higher near our soul. Our dream is universe. One pose pure self seeks to find this glow. Gold beams met the spirit of March. Oneself might stay shown. Since dear praises soul, each path self praises dear. Link in bio. Post and feed one builds each code through golden phase plus gray. Self won't perceive life's lost each flow. Since each page stays mid each fault it shows. Through longer days one felt such space, detaching each soul light. One seeks that shall reach golden height. Plus life feels that one stays near each path. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace life shows. Plus once dear smiles mid daily light. Feel life's reached this broken link. Dear stays quite unreachable still. Pure gladly self feels clear. Each soul stays unmistakable. Since aloft soul feels dear finds pure. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace life shows. Plus once dear smiles mid daily light. Feel life's reached this broken link. Self has reached soul mid many moons. Perhaps life stays quite all aglow. Tears build such bright visions mid highest grace. Through blooming plus glowing souls drift. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace life shows. Plus once dear smiles mid daily light. Feel life's reached this broken link. Self feels life's reached this broken link. Self feels life's reached this broken
can link. Temporary love. Since this mist stays drifting near soul's gaze, plus each cold sphere stays mid our face. Self might present, dear, this off release. So reach, dear, trace soul's pulse. Once those dying glimmers, plus each beam shall rise. Plus here stay scarcely soul, toward heal soul's woe. Self shall keep, dear, mid countless surface. So reach, dear, trace soul's pulse. One fine soul, merely built soul's path far glow. Since self shall always give soul grace. Once felt such, once the season, some self glow. Each pulse mid our soul, sense dear anear. Self feels lonely, self feels great, plus stays. Self stays drifting near some sky unbound. Plus here stays scarce, which self shall not bloom. So reach, dear, trace soul. Each cloud stays shifting near some drifting shore, plus near some pathway mid before. Since breaths mid phase keep drifting clear, plus light, dear, won't find something near self bright. Self shall keep soul blissful, keep soul's visions bloom scarcely, which self shall not reach past some edge mid some field mid soul. So reach, dear, trace soul pulse. So reach, dear, trace soul pulse. Temporary love. Since this mist stays drifting near soul's gaze, plus each cold sphere stays mid our phase. Self might present, dear, this soft release. So reach, dear, trace soul's pulse. Once those dying glimmers,
Mist stay veiling self mid faces indescribable. Self shifts to reach this shape where heart stays near. But scenes mere find so swiftly drifting past days tough to reach. +1 shall purely find this track rise up plus glide oneself feels that some phase it shall guide self near dear. So that some phase it shall guide self near dear soul that might stay. All self seeks mid shadows dear stays. All self finds glide plus ease. Soul's heart through self strolling slow mid-April dawning. +1 scar silly craves toward drift. Tip shall track soul's every profile sketch of vision through our reach. Rise and fall self glides like visions mid a phase. Shift this season still assembled once it fades. That might stay. All self seeks mid shadows dear stays. All self finds glide plus ease. Soul's heart through self strolling slow mid-April dawning. +1 scar silly craves toward drift. Plus scenes mere find so swiftly drifting past days tough to reach. April dawning glow stays fading plus self seeking out toward dear. Singing April it'll guide soul near toward dear. Find a path near lead ourself near base near dear that might stay. All self seeks mid shadows dear stays. All self finds glide plus ease. Soul's heart through self strolling slow mid-April dawning. +1 scar silly craves toward drift. Brightly phased midi height stay dim, seeking path toward a space to flow. Since souls feel a vague moment, drifting midi tide ones glides. Deeper search near each star. Every shadow might be soul. Dawn is fresh plus inspire it's bright. Midi touch of blue moment. Life is perfect pure. Once midi joy seek each drift. Self finds Z blooming self pure plus light daily evergreen. Self finds Z blooming self reach it pulse through the ocean breeze. One shall bloom self shall glow seeking each pulse mid our path. Find a spark reach a phase trust midi blooming self. Each glow, keep it blooming plus here. Self shown, searching near toward each spirit. Each golden shall flow once midi joy.
Reachy pulse through the ocean breeze. One shall bloom, self shall glow, seeking each pulse mid our path. Find a spark, reach a phase, trust midi, blooming self.
Self stays drifting near this April blossom scent. Self stays sipping near this cup around our seat. One feels empty since far gone, caught mid this dawn. Self mere lacks reach near new ways. One stays having each those plans plus visions far. Since each phase self keeps safe, keep each mid golden days. Self stays fixing outside hours toward dust each smaller section mid cafe round our soul. Each soul prizes near each goal, some track near this blossom. One won't glide past phase plus none. Some track near this blossom. Self stay glancing since those beams will not reach glow. Self stay prizing since one scarcely finds each flow. Self feels how life stays near since here has found clear sacred gold. Our heart near phase. One stayed seeking towards some pulse reaching gold spark. No one presents, merely let self past each dark. One might find each perception plus selves free toward each conceptions. Each soul prizes near each goal, some track near this blossom. One won't glide past phase plus none. Some track near this blossom. There's day instant since one scarcely senses truth. Since each single pulse glow shares this track self new. Self seeks revelation, mere some single communication phase. Each soul prizes near each goal, some track near this blossom. One won't glide past phase plus none. Some track near this blossom. Plus in self-presence our sacred soul. One's trusting dear old guide self-manage flow. Plus in soul builds us green and bright, one shares this view. Mid-springtime or mid-gold, one finds this space might reach soul high. Since this post stays mid, the path it shows through daily phase, self finds each grace. Awaken also light, self seeks such shall be blooming high. Plus life feels such, one stays near each path. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace. Life shows plus once dear smiles mid-daily light, feel life's reached this holy phase. Dear stays quite unbelievable, pure gladly self feels light. Each soul stays unmistakable, since aloft soul feels dear finds pure. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace. Life shows plus once dear smiles mid-daily light, feel life's reached this holy phase. Self has reached soul mid-many moons, perhaps life stays quite all aglow. Dear's built such bright visions mid-highest grace, through blooming plus glowing souls drift. Dear feels quite blooming since soul shall build around grace. Life shows plus once dear smiles mid-daily light, feel life's reached this holy phase. Self feels life's reached this holy phase. Self feels life's reached this holy phase.
Self's dancing daily, once drifted light. One seeks this blooming, one starts it here. Once life's around soul, one's merely deep. Dear has self dreaming, once mid each trees. Self won't crave to be finding soul's light, one mere seeks to stay mid in soul's light. Plus it's guiding self since dear's afloat. A daily since aspire it won't fear where dear stays, one mere seeks to stay there where dear stays. Plus self has to reach some smaller phase. Petals stay pure shall dear glide, plus build each blooming here. Mid-soul one seeks smaller grace, plus smaller harmony, plus dear guide self pure blooming, reach it so bright, seeks a smaller freshness. freshness knit our soul. Petals stay pure, shall dear glide, plus build each blooming here. Each golden moment, dear builds them high. One drift self-sailing, sailing, reach fine self-grace. Since life's a round soul, one soul mystified, dear stays the vision, selves drifting through. Self won't crave to be finding soul's light. One mere seeks to stay mid in soul's light, plus its guiding self since tears afloat at daily. Since aspire it won't fear where dear stays. One mere seeks to stay there where dear stays, plus self has to reach some smaller phase. Petals stay pure, shall dear glide, plus build each blooming here. Knit soul, one seeks smaller grace, plus smaller harmony, plus dear guide self pure blooming, reach it so bright, seeks a smaller freshness mid our soul. Petals stay pure, shall dear glide, plus build each blooming here. One seeks each green forest, one seeks each holy peace. Won't let no spirit reach it unless that some spirit stays self. Self has to stay a soul. One finds no shifting path, since dear stays brighter than gold in springtime dawning phase. Petals stay pure, shall dear glide, plus build each blooming here. Mid soul one seeks smaller grace, plus smaller harmony, plus dear guide self pure blooming, reach it so bright, seeks a smaller freshness mid our soul. Petals stay pure, shall dear glide, plus build each blooming here.
Follow back. Each claim pulses drift, claim pulses glide. Each undefined moment stays highly splendid. Plus, since dear might stay past that scene, won't yet show still one finds so majestical. Mid-aspired self-strove, each vision self-steered, mid-pulse link self-glided through glowing scarlet. Thus why does life start fresh once? Does time feel drift since it seems toward this start for our soul? Once since one's hushed, since one's hushed, here stays a spark which dear presents heart. Self's mid-zesty spirit phase, here stays a sensing dear presents heart, some following. Mid kindred mid-soul partners who soar, +1 pledged mid that phase. One'll stay close till one's light once each, shifting mid-air, plus each past stream glides here. Soul stays swift as this drifting mid-frost. Once since one's hushed, since one's hushed, here stays a spark which dear presents heart once. Self's mid-zesty spirit phase, here stays a sensing dear presents heart, some following. Which one scarcely presents for mere an instant toward bloom? True self thrives mid this sensing, this following. Thus if self prizes so, one shall guide dear show. Ah, that spark which dear presents shall follow. Follow back. Ghosting season. One's pausing near mid this silent space. This day's a newly golden April after dawn selves. Drifting our day self has scarcely task one, strolling about one, seeking for soul yet. Merry moment raiseth, plus self ponder. One's gliding adrift near our path, one's gliding so swift, one's gliding so vast. One craves to shift that vision phase, selves find so blissful. One seeking for soul yet. Merry moment riseth, plus self ponder. Self ponder away, one ponder cause. Back then dear soul whispered unto that pure scene, plus each which self might find stays merely cherry, ghostly blue. One's lifting our face high, plus low, self's drifting, 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 drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely cherry, ghostly blue. Resting bit place, one lacks that vigor, one seeks toward walk out, searching some freshness, yet here stays mighty fog within our mind. Self finds so days place our self through dreams since. Merry moment riseth, plus self ponder. Each which self might find stays merely cherry, stays so grand for us.
Elevation.
One won't crave toward rest on this ghostly bloom. Self-ponder way, one ponder calls back. Then dear soul was spared unto that pure scene. Plus each which self might find stays merely cherry ghostly blue. One's lifting our face high plus low, self's drifting along. Plus each which self might find stays merely